Well, the weather not fully cooperating here in Pittsburgh, but that has not stopped Steeler Nation from filling the stands at a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Set up. Hawks, 7, come 19. Come 19. Ready.
On the first snap, here's Mayfield. Thomas has got it. Complete.
Mayfield's pass.
Good for
complete
there.
to number 86.
And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
And he'll be taken down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Past the 50.
And the Browns,
it's a gain of
first
10.
down.
The Browns are going to get a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go. 7.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. That's going to be
Mayfield's pass intended for Cam Sims. Incomplete.
Sims, the intended receiver.
It's now 2nd and 10.
You look at this Steeler defense.
Let's
they
go.
are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top
Mayfield's pass intended for Jalen Cam. Incomplete.
I think this is going to be a whole lot.
Edgerrin Cooper on the coverage.
They face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
79 Broncos. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit.
Mayfield's pass intended for Jalen Camp. Incomplete.
He was right up in his
It's
grill.
now
I think he was a dentist
fourth
there without a
down.
license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Browns send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And good covers
The
there by
Steelers
the
take over
They're
first
able to
and
get
10
down there and drop
at their
it
own
over the
15-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Mustang 19, Panther 60, Panther 18, Pioneer. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Got him in, it's Brown.
Roethlisberger's pass
Just a gain
complete
of a
to
couple
number 84.
And it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
And defensively,
It's
you're okay
second
with that.
and
Here in
8
the first quarter, he's
at
gonna
the
get some catches, but they
17-yard
rally
line.
to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
Come on.
First
Ready?
quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. And when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of
Ray
yardage.
It's a gain of 40.
Every series.
And the Steelers first
And
down.
you tend to stall them out when you do that.
First and 10 at the
Gotta give a nod of
43-yard line.
appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks
Ready,
sprung
set.
him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any
18,
leakage, anybody from running down from the
Nah,
backside.
they're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good.
Yeah.
Backside guys,
Man.
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice size of...
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And nothing much
Number
materializing
24,
there
the
on
ball
first
carrier.
down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7. Mayfield's pass intended for number 86. Incomplete. It's third down and 7 yards to go.
Helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he's got it inside the 10.
Touchdown, Brown.
Cam Sims with touchdown number 8 on the year.
The kicker on for the point after.
Turnover and converted into an opening touchdown. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a
The
chance to
Steelers
return
take
this
over
one
first
as it's
and
through the
10
end zone for a
at their own
touchback.
35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be shoved out.
A gain of 54 yards.
15-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
54 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
There is all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Cougar 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dash, dash. Ready.
Now it's Roethlisberger. To the end zone, but
Roethlisberger's pass incomplete in the end zone.
Last week, I saw plenty of
Brings up
like we
second
just saw
and
there,
10.
forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
70
Now it's second and 10.
Let's go now. Bravo 80. Ready.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Touchdown, Steelers.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. And in the
The
red
kicker
zone,
on for
I
the
guess this
extra
is why you
point.
have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
The
Now
kicker on for the point after.
And we'll see if
His
this rain
kick
affects the
is
team's decisions
good.
going forward. But they kick it here.
That ties
and
the
it's
game
good.
at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too high.
The Browns
to handle
take
as it
over
will skip
first
through
and
the
10
end zone for a
at their
touchback
own
here.
35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Panther 11.
And Charles, these early
Here we
season
go.
in-division
65.
games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup.
Mayfield's
So I'm curious
pass
to see how the rest
complete
of this one
to
plays
number
out.
24.
That's a good point.
No
because
gain
they're
on the
still
play.
trying to work things
Second
out. They don't
and
know
10
everything about their own
at the
team.
35-yard
They're trying
line.
to figure out their opponent,
Trap 60,
but you
trap
got to do
60.
both on the fly, don't you? While the game's
Let's
being
go.
played,
Mustang
figure it
Knights,
out both
Knights,
ways and try and find a way to win.
He finds his target Beckham.
And
Gets it to the other side
slam.
of midfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 20. That's
He
good
had the
for a
touchdown
Browns
earlier. This one's
first
gonna get the
down.
first down.
It's
Those
a
are the
gain of
kinds
20.
plays right there that show you
First
why he's
down,
the number 3
Cleveland.
man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And
Inside the 15-yard line.
it's a gain of 31 yards.
Gain of 31.
That's another Browns
No doubt in my mind
first
that not many
down.
guys in this league have
A
had
gain
the
of
impact that he's
31
had in
yards.
the first half of the season.
And the
He's been a big
Browns
play guy
first
from
down.
the word go, and continues to be one with another one right there.
Targeting Thomas on the
Mayfield's
making the
pass
catch.
complete to number 86.
Down to the 5-yard
Out of bounds,
line
down
before
at the
he's out of
5-yard
bounds.
line. It's a gain of
From the
9.
5 now,
Brings up second and a yard.
To the right side, complete to Taylor.
Mayfield's pass caught by number 10. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
To pick up the first down. And again, it's Mayfield. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
For that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak, and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
That'll be
And the
marked as a
Steelers
27-yard
first
pickup.
down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Feeling pretty good because remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
70 Rangers. Ready.
Roethlisberger will throw. This will be caught by Brown.
Roethlisberger's pass complete to number 84. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hit Buffalo 18. 8. Hut, hut.
Here's Roethlisberger. Incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass incomplete. Intended for his tight end.
Sometimes those bullet passes
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Check go.
Now again, left side. This is Bird. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. As good running gets him to about the 44.
A gain of 9 yards.
Perfect 4-0 to
That's
start
good
the campaign.
for us Steelers.
They come in with fresh
First
legs.
down.
They got the extra time off thanks
First
to an
and
early
10
season
at the
opener.
44-yard
Usually
line.
your hope is that your
Go.
comes a little bit later in the
Pass
year,
to 60,
but when you
pass
get a
to
chance to
60.
get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
That's thrown to Smith-Schuster out wide.
Roethlisberger's pass complete to number 19. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
You get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Roethlisberger's pass intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense ready to go. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
7-5, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing, Mayfield. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
Just what the
And the
Browns needed there. Good
Browns
for a gain of
first
17.
down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Browns.
From the gun, Mayfield. Here's Chubb, back-to-back
16 more yards.
And he's brought
That's
down.
another
Giving
Browns
back-to-back
first
catches now.
down.
That one for 16.
A gain of 16
and
yards.
First down.
First down,
They use him a lot
Cleveland.
out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Trading out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. And dropped at the 35.
The ball carried by number
Displays some
24.
strength on the run.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 9
1.
brings up 2nd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, you almost feel like he's one of them. And it really
The running back on the outside. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Now Mayfield. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man.
A gain of 12 yards.
They're going to have themselves another
That's
first down
another
as the tackle's made at
Browns
the Steelers'
first down.
24-yard line.
First and 10 at the
That'll move the
24-yard
sticks for the
line.
Browns, a gain of 12. Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And down inside
Jalen Cam. 11 more yards. That's good for a Browns first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Browns first down.
60, 19 tight, 19 tight, go!
Mayfield looks to throw.
Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
Up and good.
Makes the score Browns 14, Steelers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Go!
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season.
Number 11, the ball carrier.
No matter where it falls, because
Shy
these are
Tuttle
the top
on
two
the stop.
teams right now in that division.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 19-yard line.
That allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
On the RPO, now the pressure comes in.
The quarterback sack.
Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
And it'll lead to a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
18, Bronco 80. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35.
Touchdown, Steelers.
A great effort there. 91 yards. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ballgame.
The kicker on for the point after. The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have this all the way.
The Browns take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. There he goes left side.
Touchdown, Browns.
A big play there.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here.
The kick
as they are
is
in
good.
for 6.
Makes the score Browns 21, Steelers 14.
21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll get it up.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Now Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass forced to the ground and incomplete. Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Quickly and help force the incompletion.
Check go.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide.
A gain of 12 yards.
This past the 30.
And the Steelers first down.
12 yards that
first
time.
And 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
18, here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that one drops down.
Roethlisberger's pass intended for Trey McKinney. Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this is incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass incomplete on the deep ball. Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They run from the shotgun with Murray. And a pretty nice tackle.
Number 11, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Go!
4th down. Here's Roethlisberger. Able to find the open man.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Steelers going to use their 3rd and
That's
final
good for a Steelers first down.
Talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Slant route, extremely difficult to cover unless you're able to jump on top of it early. Because once he gets his hands on the ball, he's at full speed going away from you.
It all happens in the blink of an eye, doesn't it?
It really does. The timing is so important. That ball's got to be out of the hands of the quarterback and to the receiver like that. If it is, you often get a very successful
Roethlisberger's
play.
pass intended for number 84. Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause
19
by
light.
forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
Here's Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass intended for his tight end. Incomplete.
A misconnection there.
Brings
He's
up
on just
3rd down
50% of his
and
passes
10.
thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game.
Ready,
You go back
break.
to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
A toss play to the running back. Charles Harris there on the stop.
It's a loss of
A
3.
3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Panther 60.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
Trey McKitty. A gain of 10 yards. And the Steelers first down.
How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with
The
something
quarterback
really
taken
simple
down and sacked.
to get things going here in the third quarter.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 35-yard line.
Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Motion. Ready.
Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger's pass intended for number 84. Incomplete.
They get the sack on first
Brings
down,
up
and
third down
they got to him
and
there
20.
just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit.
Let's
Maybe
go.
bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback. That was awfully close.
Roethlisberger's pass complete to number 19.
And that's going to make it fourth
A
down.
gain of 3.
The
It's
Steelers
fourth
send out their
down.
punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
And that's what friends are for.
The Browns take over first
As the
and 10
returner, you know who you're
at their
buying
own
dinner for later.
43-yard
Without
line.
a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Lions.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches
The
and then
quarterback
talked about,
on the
hey,
scramble.
we just want to put it in the hands of our defense
Out of
and have
bounds
them
at
win the game.
midfield.
In this
A
case,
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, the offense is staying on a really high level.
A gain of 9 yards.
It's a first down.
And the Browns first down.
4 minutes to go. Third
A
quarter.
gain of 9 yards.
Buffalo 8.
First down, Browns.
To throw, Mayfield. It's incomplete.
Mayfield's pass incomplete on the deep ball.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep
It's
a
now
defense
second
honest
and
with a guy
10.
with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep.
Ready?
Try to throw some air under it and hope
Panther
you connect
60,
downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And this winds up a
Number 24, the ball carrier.
to about the
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and
Yeah,
7.
maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel sub packages, don't they?
18 Rock Dragons. 19 Tiger. 19. 7 Pirates. 7. Get up.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Goes to his running back, Chubb.
Mayfield's pass
Get him down
complete to number 24. A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
Sonny, maybe this is a field goal attempt, but with the rain, they're going to go for it on fourth down.
60 by Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Pass taken in by his tight end. And out of bounds.
It's a gain of 30. That's good for a Browns
Defensively,
first
all they can do
down.
is shake their heads. Not only do
First
they allow
and
the
goal,
conversion,
Cleveland.
but a big play as well.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go. Here we
Thomas
go.
goes in motion left.
70 line. Go.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Browns.
Yards out. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
Extra
The
point
kick is
splits the
good.
uprights. And
Makes
lead
the
now up to
score
14.
Browns 28. Steelers 14.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go.
The
as it skips
Steelers
through the
take
back
over
of the
first
end
and
zone
10
for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The last series was a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Near midfield.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
First play of the drive going for 14.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
19 tight. Here we go. Shot 60 Bobcats. 19. Hut, hut.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Open man here is getting it inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
The passing game in rhythm.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
70 Ranger. Warriors 70. Ready.
Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster.
14 more yards. That's another Steelers first down.
Nice gains.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Chap 60. Chap 19. Lot. Let's go. Panther 6. 18. Pioneer. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. This one incomplete. The pressure
Roethlisberger's pass intended for number 19. Incomplete.
Another example of really
brings
good
up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
7 Pirates. Let's go now. 60 Mavericks. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Take it. Take it. Check go.
Roethlisberger will throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
79 Brock, Mustang 19.
Then to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down.
Let's go, let's go, let's
9
go.
yards, but needed 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Watch twit.
Ready.
They're going to run it with Murray. And he's able to pick it up first before he's brought down inside the 5 of the 4.
A gain of 6.
And the Steelers
first down.
It, but in the end, great
First
execution.
and goal at the 4-yard line.
It all works out. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
Here's Roethlisberger. Looking end zone, but it's
Roethlisberger's pass incomplete in the end zone.
First down. Surprised that wasn't
leads to 2nd and goal.
School. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing.
Number 11, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Once more, Murray.
Trey McKitty. Touchdown, Steelers.
Score game again here in the 4th. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2. And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth the flag. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert,
Don't jump early and give them free yardage.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Check.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion. The two-point conversion is successful. That makes the score Browns 28, Steelers 22.
Needed a couple yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Hilliard now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll get this one way out.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Browns first down.
Ready?
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And a strong
13 yards on the play. That's another Browns first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Browns first down.
Run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot.
Touchdown, Browns.
A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season.
The Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the two. And
the two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score Browns 34, Steelers 22.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
They'll run it left side with Murray. Shrugs him off. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. He's got this up to about the 4.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
They go back to Murray on 1st down. And this defense not giving him
Number 11, the ball carrier.
To the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Now Roethlisberger. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Roethlisberger's pass complete to Snoop Connor. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run here. Down up near midfield.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers first down.
2 first downs.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, shot. Viking, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready, ready?
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side.
It's a gain of 11.
He'll go out of bounds right
That's another Steelers first down.
The pickup of 11
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Got to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Roethlisberger's pass intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
But these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Mayfield's pass intended for Cam Sims. Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Come on. 70, Cowboy 80.
They'll send Beckham in motion right. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. It's complete.
It's a gain of 29.
To his running back.
That's good for a Browns first down.
First down.
A gain of 29 yards.
Say start running the football,
First down,
you get the lead
Browns.
here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do
11 more yards.
He's taken down
And the Browns
the 30.
first down.
11 more on that one.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
Play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Steelers
Mayfield pass
in this football game.
intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
19 tight. Shut up. Panther 11, 70 Lions. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
Set. 79 Bronco. 19 tight. 19, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
On first down, Murray. And into the end zone.
Frank McKinney. Touchdown, Steelers.
Second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Steelers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
The kicker on for the extra point.
To take care of the extra point. And this is
The kick is good.
Game.
Makes the score Browns 34, Steelers 29.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
18 Cardinal. 18
And this game
Cardinal.
not quite over yet. We'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel
ball
this
carried
one
by
out.
number
They'll have to try to run a
24.
few plays.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And he takes a shot on the release.
Mayfield's pass, intended for number 24, incomplete. It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
And maybe starting to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Go!
Here's Mayfield. And that
Mayfield's pass, intended for number 83, incomplete. 3 and out.
Their punter now.
Fourth down.
As he'll kick it away for the second time. So
the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First and 10. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Let's go. Check out.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger's pass, intended for Snoop Connor. Incomplete.
A few times in this game,
Avonte Maddox on the coverage.
Unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
18, Pioneer. Warrior 70. Trap 60, Trap 60. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Quick throw knocked away.
Roethlisberger's pass, intended for number 84, incomplete. Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
18, come on, set. 70 Lions. Ready?
Here's Roethlisberger. Now he'll tuck this and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Hawks 70, Hawks. Ready?
They'll try and run with Murray. And he gets it.
13 yards on the play.
Now the Steelers use
That's
the first
good
of
for
their
a
3
Steelers
timeouts.
first down.
As they'll stop it with just over 4
First and
seconds
10
to go.
at the 39-yard line.
Cowboy 80, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19. Hut, hut.
Roethlisberger to throw. That goes out.
Roethlisberger's pass, complete
The
to
Steelers
Trey
use the second
McKinney.
of their 3 timeouts.
It's a pickup of 3.
As they stop it here
Brings
with
up
just under
second
40
and
seconds to
7
go in the game.
at the 41-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Buffalo 18. 70. Hut.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Roethlisberger's pass, intercepted by the Browns.
This football game.
They'll take over first and 10.
A little bit.